Hello dear people and community, and thank you for being here today. Welcome to the channel. Today is going to pick a card is going to be the portal 888, meaning that is the 8th of August and the year 26. So 2 plus 6 added together is 8, so the portal 888. And this year the portal is going to be quite powerful because we are already in the year of the horse, which is fire horse, meaning that there is already a lot of this momentum and things happen quite quickly in some areas in our lives. But when it comes to Leo season that we are in right now, and month number 8, together with the portal, is also called the Lion's Gate. That's where we have a little lion over here. And in the tarot, so number 8 is also the card of Leo and the Sun, meaning that is something quite powerful happening around this portal, but also on the 12th of August, so short right after, depending on where you live, there's going to be a new moon, so a solar eclipse in Leo. So a lot of things going on. It could be also a new portal, something happening. So we're going to take some tarot cards here and then some oracles to see what are the different messages coming in. So first we have this number 8, the red, and then for pile 2 we have the little lion over here, and this also, you know, the infinity sign that the tarot card Leo has. And then we have for pile number 3 is the pink 8. So with that being said, I hope you're doing great, and just take a moment when you're ready, and let's get started. So hello and welcome pile number 1. Welcome to the channel today, and thank you for being here. Hope you have a great day. So if you've chosen this specifically number 8, the red number 8 for the 888 portal, this is your reading. So with this big 8, the red, I'm getting some messages. I'm getting there is maybe some surprise coming in for you, or some celebration that you're not seeing quite coming, or how big it's going to be, or the surprise how big it's going to be. I'm also being drawn to do like this, and this reminds me about a mask. So I'm getting that for some of you, there is maybe somebody contacting you, you know, dropping the mask, taking off the mask. And this could be anything from confessing things, apology, clarity, or some type of truth, honesty, communication coming in. But it seems like it's something that is quite big, and as you can see, this 8 number is quite shiny, you know, quite nice. For some of you also, I'm getting something about an announcement. And also, this is a side note, maybe because there's a lot of people watching this pile compared to the other ones, I'm also being shown like the ant sign, you know, the one that goes like this, almost like an 8. So maybe there's something about you and somebody else, like when you put together 2 words or 2 persons, or so quite interesting so far. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and let's see what are the messages for you, pile 1. So let's see. So for pile 1, what are the messages for the 888 portal? What do you want to know, Spirit? What is changing, what is starting with this beautiful new surprise? Let's see. Wow. We have 2 cards that came together. Oh, 3 of them. Well, this is good. Ooh, this is very, very good. So this is very significant. Maybe number 3 is also significant. First of all, with the 7 of Pentacles, I'm getting like something like a surprise. I mentioned that at the beginning because I'm seeing that is something that you've been planting some seeds some time ago. So there's a lot of patience. There's been waiting, and here suddenly it like grows. So normally things don't grow that fast, but it's kind of a situation changes, like maybe overnight, and you are kind of finally, yes, this is growth. this is the manifestation, this is what I'm wanting. So what is also interesting going to the next card is that the Nine of Wands is in reverse, which is good, meaning if there's been a blockage, if there's been something that's been stopped, or I'm getting also again the mask, somebody taking the mask off. This is something that is coming in for clarity, like honesty coming in. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, so you're going from the Seven of Pentacles, like waiting and being quite patient, to Nine of Pentacles. This is having actually your wish. This is also that you make it on your own, because this is a lot of this independence energy. But when it comes to money, it's abundance and it's wealth. But I'm getting also a big celebration. I'm seeing kind of, I've been shown this big kind of party place. There is celebration, and this reminds me of some type of lanterns. People is happy, celebration, dressed, you know, nicely. It could be also that if you felt that something was missing or something you've been kept outside in purpose, this is changing. Kind of there was some resistance, or people weren't honest or didn't let you in some type of community. This is changing, because from the 7, 9, this is quite quickly. And it's higher up because we're still with the Pentacles. Pentacles is also wealth, but I'm hearing here some type of luxury celebration, some type of fame that you've been celebrating. And putting the wands down here with another wands is really beautiful. So the 3 cards came at once, meaning that it's something that is happened quite fast, or there's one thing led to another type of energy. So can we have 2 more cards, please, Spirit? For pile 1. What is this surprise or celebration coming in? Yeah. Okay, so interesting. So first of all, we have the 8 of Cups, and it's actually, it was one card that was laying, like, felt like this. So we're gonna take it afterwards. I'm seeing that you're having a lot of celebrations coming in for you, and this is big glow up. So I'm getting that somebody from the past, and this doesn't mean that you want them to come back or there's something bad that happened, but it's kind of somebody from the past. First of all, somebody that maybe you've been disconnected from, or could be a misunderstanding, or that you maybe were not in contact. Somebody will try to contact you again during this portal. We have also the 8 of Cups, and we're speaking about the 888 portal. This is also somebody that you shared good times, because we see with the cup standing here, there is some happy memories. Of course, when you know people from the past are coming back, you know, you use your discernment, instinct, and so on. What is interesting also that we have Charon that is also going in retrograde. And this is first going in Taurus, like we have all this earthy energy, like Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, and then changing signs in September to Aries. So there's something between August and September coming in. We have also the Wands energy, like with this Leo energy. So there's somebody coming in, but it's because you're having a globe. That I'm getting a lot of invites. I'm getting kind of, there is a surprise, but you're celebrating something. This person from the past, like I mentioned, I saw like the mask was falling off or coming off, you know. It could also be some type of divine intervention. Just when I'm saying this, is the sun is evening now, but the sun is quite strong, even though it's been raining almost every day. So this is a confirmation. There's something about the divine that maybe not forces, but maybe pushes this person to come back, give you an apology, maybe being honest about something that happened in the past that maybe wasn't quite positive. It could be some lying, some type of betrayal also. But I'm getting that you're happy here, thinking your own things, you're doing your own things, and then what is happening? Yes, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, again with all these pentacles. Somebody that's been feeling left outside, or like I mentioned, somebody that didn't want to be a part, with you to be a part of a community, or have maybe some type of like work change, or there's some type of level up in your career that there's something that happened that now is changing for you, because you're standing in the middle here, you're winning, you're being celebrating, you know, dressed for success, that there's celebration times. You have even though the birds kind of also celebration. So this really, really interesting energy, because you are also glowing up, but you're also becoming more confident, attracting more money. And this is also you're changing your energy. And sometimes, you know, when people from the past wants to return, no matter what their intentions are, it's because we had a glow up, or because we detached them, or we left them in the past. But you're being here, standing strong, having your wish fulfillment. Money for some of you, for others of you, it's just having this big globe and a big surprise. Like you're going to be a part of another community, a lot of invites, good times, celebrations, and so on. Extremely, extremely happy. Let's see. Let's see, we have 3 more cards before we take the oracle cards. Pile 1. The Two of Cups. Again, like I mentioned, this is somebody that wants to make amends with you. So also the and sign, you know. So this is somebody that maybe it could be a love person, like a love connection, or somebody that you work with, or a friend from your past. So somebody that you cared, had good memories, or somebody that you work with will try to come back because of your glow up, and this person wants to be a part of your life again. And again, you use your discernment and your instincts, because this red color is shining very strong to me right now. It could be that somebody is committing love, and the Two of Cups has to do often with union, reunion, or love, or somebody that you care a lot, like you felt something for this person, something deep. Ace of Pentacles, again, I mentioned you having a big glow up and more wealth, more money that you're attracting big time. Ace of Pentacles, this is a big offer that you will accept, or this could come around. It's kind of, you're accepting this offer, and then somebody from the past contacts you. There's something like that. But you're already in this energy is what I'm getting. So the Ace of Pentacles, again, this is a new opportunity, this is an offer, and as we can see, what is quite interesting, here's the seeds that you planted, or your good intentions, you know, could be prayers, affirmations. Here it is, here is the big pentacle, here, you can see it here, with the roots and everything. This is hard work. Could also be that you've been doing some healing work also, is what I'm getting. So, one more card. Could also be that you're having a big promotion, but it's happiness, a celebration energy, really, really nice. So yeah, of course, 5 of Swords in reverse. Another 5, you have 2 5s of change. So this is somebody that actually has been thinking a lot about you, that wants to come back. Somebody again that wants to make amends, apologize, come with the truth. Somebody that's kind of been pushed, or some type of forced, quote unquote, to come back to you, to let you in some type of community, or somebody that maybe stopped you from having been promoted before, that now it's opening, the obstacles are away. So it's good that this one is in reverse. Yeah, and back of the deck is Sagittarius energy. This is healing. This is also the yin and yang balance coming in, and we can also see the infinity sign, like number 8 again. So 8 is also very important for you, and number 3. And 7 plus 1 is 8 pentacles. So again, this is really, really happening for you with the 888 portal. And this is a lot of healing, like I mentioned. Maybe you've done a lot of healing with the past things and so on. We have both the moon and the sun. And this is, again, it could be divine intervention, but also you have been very divine protected. So things were supposed to happen now. So 2 oracle cards for pile 1 for the 888 portal. What do you want us to know? Beautiful 6-6. Together is number 3 again. White Raven Spirit, trust in magic. And you know, the White Ravens are quite seldom. That was There is magic. So again, it's about trusting yourself, but believing in magic, because I'm getting that this 8-8 portal, this is just starting some type of like magic, like possibilities. It's just the beginning. It's going to take off and be even more blessings, even more beautiful things happening. So there was again one card left upside down, like it was with this one. So again, I'm getting a surprise. There's a big surprise also coming in that we're not supposed to know right now. Let's see what is card. Beautiful. 3 again. 3, 3. So you're seeing a lot of threes. This is a confirmation from the universe that your blessings are coming. Manifestation. Spirit, believe in yourself. Again, I mentioned that you have to believe in yourself and in magic. But this is the energy of the 9 of Pentacles. You finally made it. You are glowing up. You're attracting what you want. Also when it comes to money. And it could be that you have been also manifesting this apology. Or things to be, like the truth to be told is what I'm getting. And this reminds me also a little bit about September. So I'm getting August, September is maybe quite significant for you. Also with all these pentacles, that is a part of also August, because it's Virgo season from August to September. So one more card for pile 1, please. Yeah, so this is, look this luxury, look this wealth, this beautiful glow up. It's kind of, you're in this castle and kind of somebody watching from afar. I'm saying that in a creepy way, but somebody like wants to contact you, be a part of your life again. So this says, honor your soul path and step into your authentic self. Let your intuition inform your pathway. And again, we spoke a lot about following your intuition, confidence, believe in yourself, and also there is intuition. And again, you're honoring this past, and this is why it's happening regarding about this 888 portal. So this is what I had for you. I hope it resonated. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome pile 2. If you selected this liar, this is your reading. So with this liar that has this party hat on, it could be that you are having a birthday, so congratulations if you have a birthday around the 8-8 portal or in August. For some of you, this is something about an animal. Maybe you're getting an animal, like a new pet. Or you're invited to a very important birthday or anniversary gathering, is what I'm getting. Because there's a lot of happiness, as we can see here, with the lion, you know, and the 8-8 portal. Kind of this confident but happy energy. Yes. Let's see if there's something else. I'm getting also a lot of communication because I'm being drawn to the blue color in the party hat. Okay. So let's see what are the messages for pile 2. Thank you for being here today, and I hope you're having a great day. So let's see for pile 2 and 888 portal. What do you want us to know, Spirit? The 3 of Swords. It's okay, we'll come back to that. Oops, the 5 of Cups. The energy of the Queen of Swords, okay. The King of Wands, the energy of the Queen of Wands, the energy of the Ace of Swords. Wow, okay. So first of all, I'm getting that you're celebrating life. This is the first thing. You are celebrating that you don't have heartbreak anymore. And like I mentioned before in my channel, like heartbreaks isn't always about loving relationships. It could be heartbreak because you have to end a connection with a friend, family member, workspace, colleague, or you have to move. So this is something that you've been through that's been quite hard, and sorry about that. That you are living in the past. This is not a part of you anymore. I want to put this like that. This is in the past. And because of the things that happened in the past, there's been this energy about you've been trying to analyze things, you've been reminiscing a lot, thinking a lot what happened, you know, what didn't work out. It could be, you know, when it comes to love. But I'm getting also, maybe there is a place that you lived that didn't give you the right energy or didn't give you like the love, the freedom, the safety that you wanted. Because here you can see, kind of sad, you know, of course, to be in the energy of the Three of Swords. But here is this big ball that is coming. It's almost here. There's something about the 8-8 portal. And 5 is a big change. With the energy, not the gender, but the energy of the Queen of Swords, this is Libra, Pisces and Gemini. Getting that you have been taking a choice about choosing yourself. So first of all, you are celebrating that the past is over. You are celebrating yourself. So when this happens and you put yourself first, and there is some type of justice coming in. It could also be that you have been healing some type of past karmic generation. As we saw here, the colors with the party hat. This is the blue color that we had. This is this, you know, red one, yellow one. So orange, red, kind of the same colors. So there is a card about communication, but I'm getting this is a card that you are having more stronger and healthier boundaries when it comes to other people, when it comes to work, when it comes to relationships, love relationships, colleagues, friends. Kind of, you're saying now what you want, you're saying what you desire in your life. Like, you don't want to be, could be overstepped, you know, with the energy of the Three of Swords, or taken advantage of, or you're being overgiving. So you want the truth now, kind of no BS anymore. And then we have the energy of the King of Wands. What is interesting is that we have a lion here, and you selected the lion. So this is a big confirmation that the 8-8 portal and lion season is quite important for you. This is Leo energy again, like with the lion, Sagittarius and Aries, but this time is more Leo energy. There is somebody that is entering in your life, and this is just the energy. It could be both female and male, but the energy, somebody that wants to take the chance when it comes to you. For some of you, I'm getting that this is, it could seem like a mentor or some type of coach, guide. I'm getting this person is very spiritual, that is going to contact you in some type of way, or you're going to meet this person suddenly. Maybe when you're traveling, or just out and about, outside in nature. Like here's the mountains, here's a little bit more in the desert. This person has an important message for you and also for your life, but you're maybe going to be a little bit careful when this person comes in. This person has good intentions. I can see that, I can feel that. And we have also saw kind of the red color that we have here with a party hat and here. So again, I mentioned this communication, big communication coming in for you. For some of you, you're going to become very good friends, no matter if this is opposite gender. But for others of you, this is going to lead to actually a loving relationship. For some of you, a few of you that are watching, I'm seeing a ring, like a proposal. So this could be a future spouse. But at the beginning, some type of coach, guide that has important meaning. Somebody that also wants to travel, wants to experience life. You're going to learn a lot from this person in a good way, not in a, insulting way or so on. Here is the Ace of Swords. This is communication again, like I mentioned, a lot of communication with us, the blue in the party hat. But this is also the energy, the Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. This is a new beginning for you. You are celebrating yourself. You're starting a new life. I mentioned for some of you, you are also relocating, and this is when you're meeting this person, because we see all the stairs. And as we can see, this is quite beautiful. We have actually here the infinite sign. That is, we can see on the lion card, like Leo. And this is Ace of Swords, so this is not one's energy or fiery energy such as Sagittarius, Aries and Leo. No matter, you have 3 times a Leo. So 8-8 portal, super significant for you. There's something abundant, infinite, like limitless coming in for you. For some of you, maybe you are teachers, or the person you're meeting are teachers, because we can see that there is some calculations going on here. And then there's communication, because we see the planet also, Mercury, that just started to go direct. And again we can see a bird here. Yeah, it's like a crow, a raven, most probably a crow. That is communication coming in, important communication for you. It's pretty nice. So back of the deck is actually the energy of the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This could be for some of you a person that you are going to have as a best friend, like for the rest of your life. For some of you there is like future spouse, because we can see with this big pentacle, it reminds me like a proposal. And I just split it, the deck 8 of Wands. This is fast momentum, again Leo energy. So this is a lot of communication, and you have 8 again. So 8 again is quite important for you also with the Lion. And this could be also again a sign that you are relocating, because we see kind of also a new home. Really, really beautiful energy. So I'm going to take 2 oracle cards for you, pile 2. So what do we want us to know for pile 2? This is so super interesting. A lot of confirmation. Synchronicities also. Let's see. Oops. So this is 39, 12 to 3. Maybe 3rd of September could be significant. But this is the Moth Spirit, surrender now. Okay, so this is just a side note, but I just saw a program, The Masked Singer from UK. And what happened is that the moth won. So there's something about winning. So you can feel that you're winning when you're relocating, you're winning when you're meeting this person, or you're actually winning something and then you meet this person. This is, as we can see, a lot of this fiery energy also. Look at this red color. This is love coming in for you, no matter if it's a good, solid friendship or love, like a committed relationship. So what was interesting is that I guessed quite early who the person was. And I don't know if you have seen the program, so if you haven't, I'm not going to say it. But let's see that this person is a part of a group, and because of one of the songs that are love, actually, again we have the word love, and the song To Lost in You, this may be significant, because I'm getting that when you meet this person, they're going to be very, they're going to admire you a lot, no matter if this is a guide or a coach coming in for you, or a teacher, or a best friend, or a loving partner. It's going to be a lot of admiration and respect. Kind of this person's going to be a little bit trollbound by you, but spellbound by you, but in a good way. So this person wants to maintain the contact with you. We saw that also with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, excuse me, and the 8 of Wands. So back of the deck that I was told to show you here from Spirit, number 8 again. You have like 4 8s here. Seahorse, Spirit, watch and wait. And Seahorse is also actually a sign about a soulmate, and soulmate can come in many forms. A soulmate could be a best friend. A soulmate could also be like a guide, a coach, somebody that you're very bond together with, but also a future spouse, a loving, committed partner. Really, really nice. So let's see what is the next card, oracle card for you, pile 2. Love this reading. Oops. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna take them all. Okay. Spirit says yes, so yes, let's do it. First of all, you have the Ace of Cups. So again, this is, you're going to be very happy, again with the red t-shirt and the red in the party hat and the red with the moth. This is celebration. And I mentioned again that I felt that there's something you're winning. So this also, I'm seeing like number 1, because the person that was the moth won the competition. Heal through changing your story, beginning this moment, don't look back again. I mentioned at the beginning, you have been healing with the 3 of Swords, you're letting it in the past. Now you're choosing you, and that's why you detach of things and these beautiful things are happening. Here we can see there's been taking some time, you've been healing, sleeping, you know, taking some time off to gain some energies also. It is in the silent pause that we find the answers to our questions. It is in the breath that we anchor the soul. And here we see also this is a hare or a rabbit that has to do with a new spring, a new beginning, the new life. Like I mentioned, new life that you're celebrating yourself. And it's, all these beautiful things are happening. This is also fertility, this is also a new beginning, a completely new life. Life will support the vision you have for yourself, make it the best it can be, yes. You have lived the things in the past, you have been healing, now these beautiful things are happening. So this is what I have for you, beautiful pile 2. I hope it resonated. Please let me know, and thank you for watching, subscribing. See you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you selected the pink 8, this is your reading. So I'm getting with the pink color and the 888 portal is that there is happiness coming in, is what I'm getting, but also because I can see that it's very straight shape. This 8, there's some type of balance or justice coming in. It could also be a contract. So let's see. Okay, so let's start shuffling the cards for pile 3. Thank you for being here today. I hope you're having a great day. So Spirit, what does you want us to know for the 888 portal? Wow, you have the 3 of Wands, and this is pile 3. Great. The energy of the Knight of Pentacles, the Mirror, kind of the Judgment, the 4 of Cups. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is pile 3, and you have 3 here and 3 there. Okay, so 3 of Wands is telling me this is energy that you are ready for the change. You're ready for the transformation. I'm getting a lot of balance both with the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and also the Knight of Pentacles over here. And there's a lot of happiness. You've been almost like not sitting waiting by the window, but kind of anticipating, when is this change happening, when is this transformation happening? And it's happening actually quite soon. This is also a Leo energy, like the 888 portal is a part of Leo. August, you know, Leo and Virgo, so August may be quite significant for you also. So again, this is something that's been taking a long time. I mentioned you've been kind of waiting, anticipating, and this is, you know, slow and steady winning the race. This is quite significant again because we have the fire of the year of the horse. This is the energy of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, I'm seeing happiness because as we can see, both this person and this person are facing through the horizon. There's better times ahead, and also I'm seeing justice. With the Judgment card, this has also to do with a lot of this scorpionic, transforming energy. This is kind of you becoming whole, but instead of, you know, looking at the horizon here and just looking there, your wish is already here. There's something that you don't see coming with the energy of the 4 of Cups. We see there's big transformation, transition from kind of something bored or something, you know, you're waiting again, bored maybe. This is a change. And here is the community. For some of you, you have been actually trying to manifest friends. And there's a soul family coming in, friends that are on your level, energy level, that are trustworthy, loyal, generous. A very good energy. And I mentioned again, balance is coming in. But this is something that we're not seeing, like some type of, because there's with 3 of Cups here, so you have 3, 3, 3, but here it is, there's something big. Let's see if we can see about what is this transformation and happiness coming in for you, something that you thought was far away, like you're looking in the horizon in front of you, or looking up. Let's see, we have a few more cards. Spirit, the first card. justice. Wow, I love when that happens. I mentioned that justice is coming in for you and balance. This is a big confirmation. This is also the energy about Libra. You can see this justice. This is also a contract for some of you. This is balancing energies. And again, if you've been maybe have to deal with people or friends or connections that maybe weren't so trustworthy, or weren't in your alignment, or didn't kind of support you the way you deserved. This is changing. It's a big change. So I mentioned balance coming in and justice, and here it is. Let's see if we can have 2 more cards for pile 3. Beautiful. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Again, I'm telling you that you are attracting a lot of happiness because you're attracting a lot of friends, connections, really good people, loyal people, generous people. This is in reverse. Again, this injustice is being faired. People that maybe weren't trustworthy or weren't, maybe you have to do all the things for these people or supporting without you getting things in return. This is coming in with a lot of trees. Equal give and take. You are in this receiving modus. Beautiful. This is friends and connections that is going to make you very happy. It's going to have the Ace of Cups here. So one more card, please, Spirit. Let's see. Yeah, beautiful. The Sun. Again, this is Leo. The month. Also Leo, like the month of August. I mentioned happiness is coming in. This is a Major Arcana. You have 3 Major Arcana. So there's a lot of threes. 3, 3, 3. Judgment, Libra, Sun. So you have Leo, Judgment, the Justice, and Sun. So you have Leo, Libra, and Scorpio. Look at how you are. I mentioned happiness is coming in for you, and also balance, justice, and there is maybe an offer about some collaboration or work also coming in. Yeah, the back of the deck is the Four of Swords, meaning that you don't need, maybe you need to protect your heart, or you need to guard yourself. This is changing because it's in reverse, meaning that there are better times ahead. There is something that you're living in the past that you maybe attracted the same type of people, and this is no judgment. We've all been there. That maybe were toxic behaviors, or weren't trustworthy, or weren't loyal, or different things. But this is happiness. This is happiness, the card in a whole deck, and this is also the Leo card, like 888 portal is Leo. So I was told to split the deck. 10 of Cups. Both the Sun and the 10 of Cups are the 2 happiest, like finest card in a whole deck. As we can see, this is ultimate celebration with all the 10 cups. You've been so happy. The Sun, the 10 of Cups, is, ultimate happiness multiplied by 2. And here you can see there's a new soul family. There's people you are attracting. People that, new friends, connections that are going to be very, very happy. I'm getting something that you have been healed, some type of past patterns or some type of issues, that you are not repeating that again. Also with the Justice card coming in. Maybe also something about karmic generational energies or patterns that also is being kind of out of the way now. You're going to be more happy, more in this light, fantastic energy. And the back of the deck is the Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning. Maybe again, there's been maybe some sadness, but look at this. Again, the energy of Leo. This is a new beginning for you, and happiness celebration. Really, really nice. So let's take 2 oracle cards before we finish the reading for you, pile 3. So Spirit, what more do you want us to know for 888 portal for pile 3? Okay. This is 26, and this is 8 together again. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Yeah, and this is what I'm getting that you had. It was the awaiting time, when you heal things, you went through things, you let things in the past, and you've been waiting for this new change, the transformation that is coming in. Here is the in-between. Here is where you're heading. The beautiful color rainbow, like we saw with the 10 of Cups. And here, you're not watching the horizon, you're already there. Like here, you reach the destination of this beautiful happiness, time, new connections, new friends. So this is the in-between time I'm getting. That is something that is kind of in the past. 4 again, number 8 is also a master number. Maybe you have that in numerology, the time when you were born. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. And this is what you are doing now. You're reclaiming your power. You don't, like I mentioned, there's justice coming in. There's not the same cycles, the same type of people that you're attracting. There's happiness. There is soul family coming in. And let's see what is. So one oracle card. Wow, that came fast. So here's we can see there's also some type of celebration, because the flowers ahead is also a sign of celebration after maybe some times that weren't so happy. But this is changing, you know, you have the sun, remember that, and the Ten of Cups. Love yourself for the courage you've shown to arrive at your best version today. Of course, you need to have a lot of courage when you are maybe cutting people, connections, you know, from the past, some card energy cutting. This is difficult, you know, when you find that you have maybe overgave, there maybe you dealt with people that maybe had their best intentions or best energy. But here, this is you, this is the new happiness. This is who you want to be. You want to celebrate life, you want to be happy with the new connections, the new people. And let's see, do we have one more card? Okay, let's see, we have one more card also. Beautiful. This is again, as we can see, the hair again. So this is confirmation that is celebration. And again, we can see some type of wine chime. So this is also protection, but it's celebration again. And look, this is some type of magic. The light is coming, the sun is coming, like we mentioned. And also this 3 of Wands for energy. This is the sun, this is happiness. That you have the light again. So the light, the sun. The light that you are seeking is already within you. Follow those things that bring peace to your soul. Yes, you already had this in between phase or time. You're already just there. The 8-8 portal is here. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing, watch, and see you next time. Peace and love. Have a nice day.